Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Jake Thompson, and I want to tell you about my Kickstarter campaign for my band Joe Panther. So Joe Panther is a band that I started back in like January of 2017, and the band consists of, well, me, just me. I'm doing this solo. I do, electric guitars, bass, I write the drum tracks, I do all the vocals, keyboards and synths, and all the instrumentation for all the music that I made for my album. So I should give you like a little background about myself, I guess. I've been playing in bands, punk bands, since I was 14 years old, which was a long time ago. I played in different pop punk bands until I was about 21, 22, and then I kind of gave up playing music for a little while to just, get to the grind, start working, just kind of living the Monday through Friday life. So for a long time I didn't play music, and it was kind of a bummer actually, because writing music and playing music and being in punk bands was like probably the thing that I was most passionate about growing up. So it was kind of sad when that ended for me. And quite frankly, there was a long time where I didn't know if I would ever play music or write music again. And that was pretty gnarly. It sucked, awesome, to be quite honest. But something really awesome happened to me about 2 years ago, a little bit over 2 years ago now. I started dating this girl, Julie, and she's amazing. And she's always been so supportive. Pretty early on in our relationship, I had told her that I used to play music, and I would every once in a while, break out my acoustic guitar and play a little something for her. Pretty early on, she started pushing me to start playing music again. I think she could tell that I had a little bit of a bug, that I had an itch that needed to get scratched. I'd say around November, December of 2016 is when I decided I think I want to give this another try, and I really started getting the feeling like I really want to start writing music again. Basically, I just started writing a bunch of songs throughout December and January, and before I knew it, I had like a solid 8, 9, 10 tracks that were pretty gnarly, I thought anyways, and I wanted to pursue them further and kind of flesh them out more and see where this went. And I think what I came away with was a really awesome experience for me, because I hadn't written music in a long time, so that was just so awesome. But to write a full album on my own of songs that I thought were pretty cool, it was just something that was like a dream come true for me that I didn't even know if it was ever going to come true. So for like a month or two after I finished recording this album, it kind of just sat there on my computer. I hadn't really taken the next step, and once again, my amazing girlfriend Julie, she came to the plate, and she started making album artwork, and she started making artwork for stickers, and she started coming up with different conceptual ideas for all the artwork, and just really started pushing me to keep taking this serious as like a real album. Let's do this, let's make this album, let's put it out. Like, long story short, we started making the album artwork, and it was completed, and then we got CD sleeves made, and we made a whole bunch of copies of the album, and we got a whole bunch of stickers made, and before I knew it, I had like a real legitimate album that I was getting ready to put out, and it's so awesome. Like, it's so stoked, so stoked. So I guess like for me, then the question was, what next? And obviously, I want to put it out. I have a lot of friends here where I live in the Northern Virginia, DC area that are like really excited to hear it and are super supportive, but I also want like a lot of people who don't know me and have never heard my music before to hear it and check it out, and hopefully they like it. And I think that's where Kickstarter comes in. I think it'd be an awesome way, to gain some support financially through donations to help me do a lot of things that I need to do long term to keep this going. Also, I think Kickstarter would just be a great way to connect to a whole new audience with my music, and hopefully people would be into it. And so yeah, that's why I'm starting my Kickstarter campaign. So I guess like the real question becomes like, why do I need Kickstarter? Like basically, why do I need your money? Why do I need your help financially? Why do I need donation? Basically because it is really expensive to do this. It can be really costly to not just make this music, but make the actual physical albums, making all of the merchandise that I'm trying to sell through the website that I have. It's all really expensive stuff to do, and I'm not sure how much longer I could keep doing it without, you know, having some financial support coming in, and it'd be really awesome to, and I'm hoping that when I release the actual album, like the full release date, that a lot of people in my area, all my friends and all that will help support me. But it's definitely going to take a lot of money to keep doing this. It's definitely going to take everybody's support to keep doing this. I definitely need Kickstarter and the awesome people on it support to keep this going. So, I mean, just aside from making the music in general, which is the really fun part, it takes a lot of time and energy and money to do all the other things that are required to put out an album. So like I said, my girlfriend, you know, works really hard at her job as it is, comes home and spends so much time with all of the artwork and with all the merchandise that we do. We do the stickers, we do t-shirts, we're doing the CDs, we're hoping to branch out into more awesome merchandise in the future. To get that kind of stuff created and to have the time and energy to be able to do it, you know, we kind of need a little bit of support. Also, another thing that I'm going to try to do is I've kind of stuck to a DIY, do-it-yourself attitude when making this album, and I kind of want to keep that going. And in that sense, I want to be able to travel to areas around me like Richmond, Virginia Beach, and even north, like maybe even Philly, Baltimore, areas like that. I want to be able to travel to those areas, go to the local record shops, and see if I can get my album put in those record shops so I can keep reaching audiences. Obviously, to do those kind of things, it takes time and money. So that's another reason why Kickstarter donations would be awesome. Also, eventually I want to do really cool things like get my music put on Spotify and iTunes and other apps and other music programs. And to do that, it costs money to do the licensing fees and everything that you need to do to get your music out there on those platforms. So again, just every little thing that you have to do with this ends up costing money, and it really adds up real quick. So I've done a lot of the heavy lifting so far, and I'm just kind of needing a little bit of help to cross that finish line and make this dream become a reality. So yeah, basically, with your donations, I would be able to keep this dream going. I'd be able to make more music, I'd be able to make more merchandise, continue to branch out and make new different types of merchandise, make more t-shirts, make maybe a more streamlined way to do t-shirts. Because right now the way we're doing is that we're making silk screens on our own time, which takes a lot of time and effort. And then once they're done, I'm actually going through shirt by shirt, color by color, layer by layer, making all the shirts. It's a really difficult process, and it's really fun to get to do it, but at the same time, it'd be really awesome to have a more streamlined way to make merchandise, and such as the shirts, to give to everybody, or to, you know, provide to all the fans out there. So lastly, I just want to, you know, explain to you guys just like how much all of this means to me. It's just meant so much to me over the years to make music, and I've kind of rekindled that love, and it's been so awesome in the last few months to see all my friends be so supportive and so stoked for me. And I'm just so excited after the last, you know, 9 months basically to finally be able to put this out, and I just need a little bit of help to get to that goal. And it would be so amazing to see that support from Kickstarter and all of its awesome people. You know, I don't have my goals set to some kind of lofty ambitions. I really just want to be able to continue to make music when I can for me and for everybody else. And I would really love to be able to continue to do it, and to be able to find new and awesome ways to share all that music with people that I haven't even met yet. So I'm really looking forward to this Kickstarter campaign. I'm really looking forward to getting to meet some new people, hopefully through this campaign, some new Joe Panther fans. So for the rewards, like obviously we'll be giving away the album. We're also going to be doing some cool things like stickers, limited edition stickers, limited edition t-shirts that are going to be, like I said, made right here in DIY style, limited edition, so it's going to be really cool. And I'm really excited to share all of this with you guys.